Okay, so this is how to use Jamboard, the Google app, on an iPad. So you would first go to the app portal or on your own device, download it, and it is Google Jamboard. You can make sure you're signed into your @SangerUSD.net account, and then just hit the plus sign, and it's creating a jam, which is just their name for a Jamboard file. Along the side, you see a menu here. This is your drawing tool, so you can click on that and choose different colors, different types of pens. On the iPad app, you also have the assistive drawing tools. These are not available on the browser. These are pretty cool ones, although the text one is not my favorite. It's supposed to take handwriting recognition and turn it into text, for example, the word hello, and it does that, but it doesn't like resize them. You can see a couple different ways of doing it. It actually works better for cursive than it does for just writing names. No matter how much I wrote my name, it never really got it right. Although I guess but it almost looks like a ransom letter or something. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to hit delete twice and the clear frame will come up. The other predictive text tools or assistive drawing tools are pretty cool. This one helps you make shapes, so you can draw anything remotely close to a certain shape and it will kind of make the shape better for you and allows you to move it around or move it or resize it or something like that. I'm drawing on them instead of selecting them, but here you go. You can also move them to a future slide or trash them. I'm going to again clear. And then the last of the assistive drawing tools is my favorite. It's kind of a magic one. So it can start where if you are just doodling, it is called Autodraw, and it will help you draw different things. So if I wanted to draw apparently a crocodile or an alligator, I could do that. It also just works for simple shapes like stars, and you can choose along the bottom what you're trying to do. But it worked earlier for like a house, and then you can choose again along the bottom what kind of house you want. So that is one of the assistive drawing tools. The rest of the things here are just regular drawing tools, so you can get rid of those. You can choose different colors, you can use the pen, the paintbrush, etc. If you want more colors, you should have more. Maybe it's just those on the app. The arrow just points, and then this is kind of the pointer or the laser. It disappears, but if you're recording yourself, you can use the laser pointer. You can also make more slides. So this is going to slide 2 or slide 3. And again, after you've done a certain thing, so I'm going to be drawing, you can then select that and come here, move that whole thing to a future slide. It's of course not working right now, but yeah, you should be able to do that. And then if you wanted to, you could present. The Jamboard itself is a actual device, so you wouldn't necessarily, we don't have Jamboards, but that's what that present is. You don't need to really press that because it's already using your whole screen. You can share this file as a PDF that's linked right there, or just take a screenshot or share that frame, this one slide, as an image. You can also link it to Google Classroom, copy the link, do anything you want like that, or share it with colleagues. But that is the Google Jamboard iPad app. There are some differences with what's available on the app versus on the browser, the biggest of which is the assistive drawing tools. I didn't go over the plus sign, but that's all the things that you can insert from sticky notes, images from your camera roll. You can bring up the camera already. You can search for images. So we have sticky notes, search for images, anything from your drive. It'll open up your camera, and then that is your photo library. You're on the iPad app. And then the stickers, there's some fun ones like emojis, and then any, I guess, device or kind of a chat bubble. But again, that is Google Jamboard.